Well, hi everyone. Welcome to Marvin and Crusty Cornelia's movie reviews. How you doing today, Crusty?
Arrgh, I do be doing well, Marvin, me lad. How ye be doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I just went to breakfast and had a whole plate full of bacon. It's a great day.
Arrgh, bacon. Yum, yum, yum.
Today we're going to review the series on Apple Plus called Monarch: The Legacy of Monsters. The Krusty Cornelia. This one is set after a battle between Godzilla and the other Titans. I don't know if you remember that movie or not, but they destroyed San Francisco in the movie. And it follows a particular family's journey to uncover their buried secrets and linking them to Monarch. This series was released in 2023 and is rated TV 14. It has 10 episodes and they run about 45 minutes each. Krusty Cornelia, what's your quick take on Monarch: Legacy of Monsters?
Arrgh, well, I don't know if I want to be giving that away just quite yet there, Marvin. I found it captivating. I found it exciting, and I do like me a good Godzilla movie. Howsomever, arrgh, I did not like it.
How many fuzzy fingers did you give it?
I didn't be giving it even one fuzzy finger, Marvin. Not even one.
Wow.
Arrgh.
I kind of thought it was an imaginative and crazy story, but I'm kind of with you. There were some downfalls, including science and logic holes. It was definitely not for everyone, but for a sci-fi lover, I would probably give this 2 fuzzy fingers. For everybody else, I gave it 1 fuzzy finger. When I think about the acting and casting, there were some hits and misses in this one. I think most of the actors did a really good job, but there was one that bugged me a lot. I'm not gonna call them out by name, but if you out there watch this series, tell me down below who you think that was that bugged me immensely. One of the reasons I gave this 1 fuzzy finger is I had a problem with some of the writing. And it's common in most modern shows. I don't know who to root for in this series. I didn't like most of the characters. There was 1 or 2 I guess I kind of cared about, but otherwise I was rooting for the Kaiju to come and kill everyone. The world that this story lives in, though, is wild and imaginative. And honestly, if you're going to watch this, the world is what carries this series.
Arrgh, Marvin, I wanted to like this here movie. I did. And at first I did be finding it captivating and swashbuckling even. But arrgh, it took a turn somewhere there in the middle. Somewheres around the 6th episode, it'd be waylaid by some pornographic girl-on-girl love scenes that blindsided my eyes. Arrgh! And I just turned it off. I no longer even wanted to watch it. Arrgh! It be visually captivating. The acting was but I did like the monsters. They were cool. Arrgh. But having that there politically correctness and girl-on-girl scene that blinded my eyes, arrgh, 'tis a shame. Ruined what could have been a fun and cute series for a family to watch together. But families, steer clear. Everyone, arrgh, beware, beware.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty surprising. It didn't really, I don't know. I don't know why they put it in the story, but you talked about how cool the Kaiju looked, and they did. They looked spectacular. Actually, the whole series looked really good. There was only like 1 or 2 green screens that looked kind of out of place with the rest of the series, but something else you might figure this out, those people watching. I really like the sound effects and the music in movies, and this one had some really good sound effects. So if you got a sound system, turn it up and crank that so you can hear the rumble of the Kaiju, in your soul.
Surely be. Watch the 1 through 5th episode if ye be wanting to watch some good kaiju. But movie makers, take heed from ye best pirate lass Crusty here. PDAs in pornography have no place in movies targeted for families or even PG-13 or below movies. Porn is porn. Unfortunately, there is a whole movie industry and society devoted to that decaying and humanity degrading hogwash. Arg! Quit your trying to mainstream such filth. Arg! Ye varmints, I don't cares if it's boy with boy, girl with girl, or man with man. Keeps it away from regular, decent, God-fearing folk. Ye hear me well, arg. I gave this one no fuzzy fingers for ruining something I did be really wanting to watch. But now I'm boycotting. Arg, what's your final thoughts there, Marvin, me lad?
Yeah, I'm with you. The story and the world, they were all very interesting and intriguing. As you travel through this crazy adventure, I had a hard time rooting for the main characters. And that was one of my problems with this series. It's like you need to let me like the characters so I root for them and want to keep on watching what they do, right? Also, I was pretty young in the 50s, but I don't remember that much cursing among civilized folks. Sheesh. Yeah, but if you are into sci-fi and kaiju, I think this is worth a try. If not, skip this one. It's not going to be worth your time.
There's better ones out there for sure.
Crusty Cornelius, while I didn't like the characters in this Monarch series, I did like the world or the peripheral of it. And that made me think of another series I really liked that unfortunately only has one season. It's a series on Amazon Prime called The Peripheral. It has 10 episodes, an hour long, and it was made in 2022. It's a sci-fi series that takes you on a wild ride and keeps you wanting more. It has great acting and a wild action and virtual reality. It's visceral and gritty. Think of the first season. You might not have seen this one, Crusty Cornelia, but think of the first season of Game of Thrones, but in the future. For sci-fi lovers, the series The Peripheral is a must-see. For the masses, I give it a 3 fuzzy finger. I keep hoping they'll make more episodes, but at least it's based off a book, which is on my read list. Have you seen anything recently that was cool, Crusty Cornelia?
I sure did, Marvin. Arg, I watched one that I do be liking real well. I love good mysteries. And on BritBox, there's one that came out last year, 2024, called Ludwig. Have you heard of that one?
No, I haven't heard of that one. Tell me about it.
This be no ordinary tale. Oh, no. The main fella, John Ludwig Taylor, a puzzle maker played by David Mitchell, plays his own twin brother, DCI James Taylor. That's a cop for you American peoples. He has a mind sharper than a cutlass, and he finds himself taking the place of his brother to solve the riddle of his brother's mysterious disappearance. And his brother's wife, played by Anna Maxwell Martin, they do such a fine job of acting in this one. Together, they're looking for the brother's why he's disappeared. But meanwhile, Ludwig finds he's a really good policeman. Each weekly mystery be a fine treasure hunt of its own, laced with a cheeky bit of British humor that tickled me funny bone and had me chanting, just one more episode, please. Arg, 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 arg.
Wow, that sounds cool.
The blend of brains, banter, and baffling disappearances be as delightful as rum on a winter's night. I gives it 3 fuzzy fingers, a rare honor earned from me, old Crusty. Har, har, har.
I'm going to have to check that out.
Now, thank y'all for coming and watching our little old movie reviews. If you liked it, subscribe, leave us a comment. But it do be time to set our sails to the wind. Har, 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 heave ho, me hearties, yo ho ho. Bye.
Bye, everyone.